reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Appalachian State Mountaineers, taking on last year's national champions, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking for a receiver. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Wildcats, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Kentucky 7, State 0.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw to his receiver. And he's intercepted.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Now it's 2nd down here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Gets some space around the 30. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease in the back, found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. It'll be a 34-yard try. The field goal is good, and they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The App State offense goes back on the field. This drive is important. Last one, and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets the 1st and still running. Gets into space at the 50. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a 1st and goal. What a play. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
Touchdown, out state. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Makes the offense in nice position to start the drive. Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Tries to get it to the running back. Caught quickly. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Headed for the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
17, App State with 7.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
And the Appalachian State offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. offense back out there. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He's got it with room to run. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Well, Kirk, Kentucky has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
24-7.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the Appalachian State offense is back out on the field now. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab by the receiver. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Touchdown, Mountaineers. No chance to catch him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. After scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And they'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 12. Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Kentucky offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. He'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and suddenly we're looking at a 1st and goal situation.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a 1st down.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important
And he will score. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The App State offense goes back on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can. And that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep it tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. The Kentucky offense back out there. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? A quick throw to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. It's another deep shot. Touchdown, Wildcats. This offense is still clicking.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Kentucky 38, App State 14.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the Appalachian State offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. He's looking deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Breaks loose at the 40. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Looking for a man. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Woo, he catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's got the first and still going. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. First down at 10. Looking to throw here. Gets made on the out route. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the mark.
The key here, Chris, this is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
And here comes the punter onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
And the extra point was up and good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? They'll test the right side here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The App State offense goes back on the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quick throw to the left side. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Now he's bringing it back. Crosses the 10. And he steps out at the 3. Couldn't quite make the end zone, but a great pick.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Suddenly off the interception, it's 1st and goal for this offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Wildcats. Still no answer for this offense. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Automatic in the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So the Appalachian State offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds an open target on the left side.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
That completion makes it second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. They'll try to run for the first down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And that sets up a return. Oh, and he's got some space here. They bring him down after an excellent return, but there's a marker down. We'll see if that stands. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play.
Ready, set. Easy.
Ball handed off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And now the handoff. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
Wins up. 3rd down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. And he's got it. A booming kick. What a howitzer. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The App State offense goes back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Breaks into the clear at the 20. Touchdown, Kentucky. They were not going to catch him that time. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. So the Appalachian State offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. A new set of downs after that completion.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Well, the quarterback was noticeably hurried on that play. Great pass rushes. Don't have to get to the quarterback to affect the play. That was a great example of it there.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called has worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
3rd down upcoming after that completion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw over the middle. The sure hands. It's Williams. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quick completion to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. 1st down to the 48. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Takes the handoff. It's Williams. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. He'll hand it off. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. Well, Kirk, Kentucky has the lead here. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle, a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Well, when you have a guy that can get to the outside that quickly, use that touch pass to be able to get him on the perimeter, let him use that speed to pick up a 1st down like this.
Kentucky now operating in the red zone. In the red area, it's Williams. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The shotgun handoff here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Running play called on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Wildcats. This offense really clicking.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The App State offense goes back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. As the 1st down is still going. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it to the right side. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, and he flat dropped it. It's going to bring up 3rd down for this offense.
What's another incompletion? Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
They'll run it here. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
returner might not see very many more chances in this game. But that's a real heads-up play by his teammates to recover the ball so the offense can keep possession.
This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Going absolutely nowhere to a loss of the play.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Caught by the receiver. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Leaning on the run game here.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the single back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
But, Chris, this is why they're here, right? This is why they're in the postseason. You get to a critical moment in this game with the lead late in the game, a chance to really put this game away, and they convert.
This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. And now the running back's got it again. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.